Hello, welcome to our Wednesday stream. We're jumping back in as John. We've got some interesting things planned for today. I think I was a blog. Well, he's got some new horses I did off stream. He managed to get the horses to winner, so he now has Atlas and he has Athena, which he's gonna show Mollie anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, let's just bring up Discord. Let's put some clothes on. Let's do colour. We'll quick picture talk as well. We're here. Nothing new. NG. Howdy. This is the wrong horse.
Hi.
You okay, fella?
Howdy.
Sorry. You kind of spooked me earlier.
Sorry, I was just in a world of my own, and then I realized who you were, and I was just like, oh, that's rude.
Hi, John.
Howdy.
I was a little concerned because I recognized you. I was like, did I say something wrong?
No, sorry, I was in my own head for a moment.
That's okay. If you
Hey,
were
John,
somewhere
want
else,
to see something?
That you can make machetes? That's all. Yeah. When Mollie's awake, I'm sure she'll buy one.
it's another slice of life.
Exactly.
$30.
I know. Silas, and Evelyn, would either of you be able to do some work on my bolt action?
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
Should we head over to the gun store? I guess you probably need to be there, right?
Yeah, that would be preferable.
Well, yeah.
Be a hack job on the back of a horse.
Wonderful. I'll just bring Fenrir over. I'll meet you guys
We
over.
could do that. It just wouldn't be very pleasant for
Yeah,
anybody.
yeah, please let's not do
Especially
that.
not for the horse.
I
No.
can grab Thea. She has my apron, and we can.
Sure. I'll meet you over. I am sorry I did not give you some belly rubs.
It's okay. I was just concerned because I knew who you was. I was just like, did I say something wrong? I was like, hey, how are you doing? And you just flew away.
Do you know what? I had gone in and I was just like, Mollie's going to be waking up. I should get back. And then I was just like, I got halfway up the hill. I was like, that was Silas. Like, and I was just like, I did not realize it was them. In my eyes, I saw you, and it took my head a little longer to work it out.
It's okay. If I were you, I would try to forget me too.
No, I definitely don't want to do that. But
I saw that. Just
no,
basically-
no. So I apologize for the quick exit.
No need to apologize. You were just doing things in your own head.
Yeah, but
Sometimes you gotta think.
yeah, exactly. But anyway, let's head over to that gun store. I'll take. Come on,
Make
Fenrir.
me a horse.
Well, there's a horse.
Her name is Thea,
Hello, Thea.
Greek goddess of silver.
Does the Greek goddess of silver also happen to know what the hell you did to your hand?
So you know how obsidian is one of the sharpest materials?
Yes.
I didn't. I was napping it, and
Take a nap with it.
I was napping it to make a jawbone knife, and then I made a mistake I won't make again.
Well, I'm sorry you hurt yourself. But it's the best way to learn.
I wish I didn't. Because now I can't do anything too intense for a couple days.
It's okay. It's not like there was much intense things to do anyway. You should take a break. Love your hat, by the way, friend.
Oh, Silas, this is Owen Beckett.
Oh, nice to meet you, Owen.
How you too?
You might recognize the revolver he's carrying.
I think we might have.
Just like Noah brought the flood.
Yep, it's raining again. I don't like the rain.
Looks like it's gonna be here to stay a while as well.
Well, what is it you need done anyway?
Well, if you remember, Al, we're talking about just getting the kind of works done to it, to my ball.
Right, to refresh my memory, it's been a few days.
Yeah, just making it shoot good, making it look good, doing your magic on it. I'm kind of leaving it up to you. I know Mollie has it in white, so ideally, not the same, because we put our
Don't
guns
worry.
next to each other, so I don't want to get confused.
I think I have just the thing for a gentleman like you.
But let me hand it over
This
to
will
you.
be a little bit more pricey though if I want to do what I want to do.
How much we're looking?
$70.
Oh, that's absolutely fine. No problem.
No, but you're
Too
really
much
welcome.
more.
No, but like it's still more, and I like to be honest.
No, I'll pay. I'm happy to pay. $70, you say?
Yes.
All right.
Also, it is good seeing you again.
Honestly, the same. I think the vault sometimes it's nice to talk, but it's a little hectic.
I mean, you know, you're busy being a host. I'm
Especially
busy being
last
a
week.
dumbass. Yeah, last week was nice.
There you go.
Well, I think I have just the parts. You're gonna love this.
No problem. I'm excited.
If you can do me a favor, just watch Shaw, me and Abilene movie.
Yeah, no
Actually,
problem.
why don't you come with us? You might.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, sorry, friend.
Oh, it's this guy again.
It's okay. He's just inspecting the wood.
There's a bench in here. God damn it.
You do not know there was a bench in here.
I've been working in the woodcutting barn, where there aren't any windows.
Well,
I've gone a little bit crazy.
I mean, you
Gone?
can't be more crazy than you already were.
That's a lie.
Okay, Abilene, can you do me a favor? You know that really pretty Burwood stock that we've been working on a few of them.
Yeah?
If you can make one fit for this here boat action, then I'll do the rental work. Your
Yeah,
woodworking
sure.
skills are a lot better than mine.
You flatter me.
It's true.
you know, there's a fella, local, walking on top of the canopy outside the Blackwater Saloon.
Really.
Yeah, he was just walking back and forth. I don't think he realized how to get down.
Same way he got up, more than likely.
Yeah,
Gravity is one hell of a bitch.
exactly.
I do like this bench. This bench is nice.
It's a decent size.
Yeah, dirty bench. It should be the benchmark of all of them.
Oh, God.
You love me and you know it.
I do indeed.
Why did I even bother checking? Perfect. Good.
Let me know when you need to receive it. If it.
You know, I made 240 pieces of bacon today.
Oh, you're making bacon. Look at that.
Well, that's what happens when you let loose on your own to do the cooking.
I blacked out the other day and woke up with 50 pounds of throwing knives on my person.
Jesus.
Well, I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and say you had a bender.
I made $150 selling those knives.
Hey, that's all right.
I should not have sold them to some of the people I sold them to, because they immediately started playing with them.
Well, I mean, you sell iron and lead, not responsibility.
Not responsibility.
That's the slogan at Wendigo Firearms. If you weren't aware,
It's a hell of a slogan.
it's a hell of a slogan. It's the truth, tell.
No, it very much.
I've been told, but I've hired one of them fancy men that do all the writing for you with the business stuff. And he told me if I ever get sued, that's the motto. That's what they agree to.
It makes perfect sense.
What was the word of one of them law folks?
A liar?
There you go. That's why I have you. You're the brains.
Abilene the Brain Morgenstern.
Do not call me that.
Oh, I am going to call you that.
You know what? I think I might stick.
Definitely
Hey,
should.
what pattern do you want?
Are you talking to me?
Talking to Silas.
I was going to say, I don't have a clue what you're on about.
What pattern are we doing for the stock?
You mean the wood patterning or the engraved pattern?
The second one.
I'm great guy.
Carving.
The one that looks like Shaw.
The wolf one?
Yes.
All right.
I think you might like the Shaw on his rifle.
Absolutely. I would 100%.
Adds more accuracy to the gun, you know. Also,
Excuse me, John.
Oh, sorry, I'm in the way.
A little bit, yes.
all the stocks we sell for every rifle, they're all reinforced. There's a metal rod that goes all the way from the buttstock to where the grip meets the frame. That way, if you ever take a tumble off your horse, it's not going to snap like a twig.
Oh, well, that is convenient. Thank you.
Yep, I've been trying to teach all the other gunsmiths to do that. I know it's a little iffy, but if you just buy those pre-threaded rods, you know,
Yeah.
just a little bit of elbow grease, it saves so many repairs, and it makes the rifle a little bit more well balanced since these bolt actions tend to be very front heavy.
Yeah.
Not this one though, don't worry. There's a special cut on the barrel. It's slightly shorter, but you won't even notice it.
Oh, I'm
Makes it
excited.
more handy. Almost done with the metal work, so once Abilene is done with the stock, we'll put it together, and then she can hand it to you.
Today's shaping up to be a very expensive day. I bought 2 horses. I'm treating myself to this, and then we're about to go to our first wedding planning meeting.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It sounds like you already spent more money than I own.
I very much doubt that, but
I have $800 to my name.
okay, I've spent it quite a bit. But
$140.
I'm not a very rich man. I have a tendency to spend it on other people.
Yeah.
you can be rich in many ways, Silas. I'd say you're a very wealthy man in a lot of ways.
I mean, wealthy.
Very
Right?
poor financial decisions. For instance, buying a horse I can't really afford.
Yeah, but they're a beautiful horse, and you got them for a good deal.
It is a beautiful horse, and I did get it for a very good deal.
Well, you broke again, Abilene.
No,
You better not be.
no, I made all the money back by selling fucking lance knives.
Yeah.
If I never see another lance knife again, it'll be too soon.
I'm sorry if I put you up to a task of making a lot of shit. But
No, you really didn't. Like, I needed to do it. I needed the experience.
yeah, let me know if you need more experience.
I'm actually out of iron.
We'll go get some iron then.
Yeah.
How ironic.
Uh,
Well, I won't be awake for too long though today, but you know.
yeah, I mean, unless
I
I
mean-
can cut down a sawed-off shotgun. In that case, I won't probably
No,
ever need it
no.
again.
No, trust me, it's gonna take a longer time. It's not that easy. Trust me.
No harm in trying, at least.
Well,
You have a shotgun you want to chop down?
Good point.
You can borrow one of mine, but I doubt it. John, you want a free sawn-off shotgun if you have a shotgun?
no, I actually only have a sawn-off, which was
That
it-
cuts your plan short.
it was your fine work, though, Silas. So.
I know. I was too eager. All right. Here, let you assemble it.
That is the wrong thing. Oops.
Were you just trying to attach a machete to the end of my gun?
Yeah, bayonet.
I mean, you know, I am working on those hatchet choppers. I'm getting there.
The day they get there is the day I leave state, because that all hell will break loose.
No, it's a survival gun. It's not a fighting weapon. You can beat someone to death with it. It's like, you know, a tool that has multiple functions. I still have to come up with a word for it.
Multi-tool?
But that's it. I'm going to call it that. See, that's why I have Abilene.
Abilene the Brain
Yeah,
Morgenstern.
right, 'cause I was pretty.
I mean, that too, but you're also pretty smart.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, you have, like, a lot of things that made me want to pick you as an apprentice, and you've blown all of my expectations out of the water so far, so... I already had very high expectations, but you managed to, you know, completely baffle me with what you already knew. She knew, like, everything already. Like, the only reason she doesn't have her own shop is because Mouse wants me to, you know, wants us to wait a little bit longer. But if that wasn't the case.
Well,
You know, she's better than I am. Goddamn.
well, that's. I'm sure they're on their way, but Salas, that is a bold claim. I don't think there's anyone better in the state.
There isn't.
Better dressed, maybe.
Even so, I don't know. You always look pretty sharp, Styles.
I don't know, as dull as a brass razor. But
I've seen some of your outfits. You can. I saw you at the vault looking fancy.
yeah, I mean, but that's like once in a blue moon. And when you politely tell this man to stop, he's come on, come on, let me help. Come on.
That sounds like it's going real polite.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna take you outside. Just stop yelling at me. Stop yelling. It's fine.
Is it ready?
You tell me. It's your gun.
Oh, it's so pretty. Look at it. Oh, it's so good.
Feel free to test the sights on the safety cannon. We don't have a safety cougar.
Oh, it's nice. Oh, it's real nice. You both done some fine work here.
Thank you.
Oh, it's pretty.
Well, I can also put dentist on my resume, apparently.
Oh, didn't want to
What you
leave.
do?
I punched him because he tried to punch me when I let him go.
That's not very nice of
Then I
him.
showed him a pistol and he ran away.
I mean, that'll do it.
I don't want to hurt people. Anyway, looking good.
Oh, it's fantastic. Thank you both. Your work astounds me yet again.
That is a diamond polished bolt. That doesn't mean I've polished it with diamonds, but if you look at the pattern on the metal, we call it diamond pattern. Those little swirls are not just there because they look pretty. They're also there to gather fouling. So if the gun gets dirty, it has a place to go and it's not going to gum up your action.
I was going to recommend something similar.
It has a fluted chamber too, so
It's beautiful. Like,
that is a performance piece. Trust me. Not just pretty, but it is a performance piece.
well, good. That's what I need it for. So, all
Check
right.
the sights if you want. I don't know if there's a safe place for you to point it, but
No, I did. I checked them while you were out of the room.
Safety cannon.
Yeah.
safety. I thought you were going to point at that like gunfire. No, that's not a safety.
Well, that's what I pointed at, but
Why?
I'm joking. I did not point at it. Right. Mollie's gonna kill me for being late. I bet we got a meeting with Lockhale in Saint Denis, so I better dash. But thank you
I
both.
just came from
Run.
that direction.
Really? Well, I'm now heading that way via the house to go collect Mollie.
All right.
All right. Catch you both real soon.
Well, I hope not at the same time because I'm pretty heavy.
Well, yeah, and I'm not very strong. So,
You're strongly dressed.
well, we'll see. All right. Stay safe, everybody.
You need to fix the roof. It's leaking on you.
Howdy. Howdy, howdy. Sorry, I got talking to Silas Winchester.
How is he?
He's good. He's good. He just did some work on my bolt action.
Wonderful. What'd you get done?
The whole works, really. Yeah. It's engraved, carved. It's got a wolf on it.
I like it.
Yeah, it did
So
it
it's
in.
gonna get stolen.
It won't get stolen.
In his
No,
defense,
it's
I
definitely
believe.
gonna get stolen.
I usually keep it on my
Come on
horse,
now.
so.
In John's defense, I've got my bolt action stolen. That's stolen, and it's pretty unique.
Yeah. Well. Oh, it's wet out there.
Oh, it looks
Yes,
like
it
you look
is.
drenched.
Molly, did you hear from Lockhale? Is she able to see us today?
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
I'm just changing and then we'll go over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of these wet clothes to put more clothes on that are gonna get wet. I'll be right back. Won't be a second. Alright. How are you both doing anyway?
All right.
Yeah, doing okay so far.
Good.
Hello?
Yeah. Go on.
How about yourself? I was
Uh,
gonna say the lumberyard. Oh, Jesus. Go on, you go first.
No, the lumberyard wants you in.
The lumberyard does not want me tomorrow.
Well, look at you.
Yeah.
Party with Apollo.
Oh yeah. You mean sitting in my room with my bolt action in my lap, going,
You don't have to do that till later.
That is true. Granted, though, it is peaceful.
And it's a weird nickname, Bold Action, but whatever you want to call it.
Wait,
God.
And going, is a bit weird as well. But,
oh no, that gives me something awful. How would you describe your sex life? Clack.
yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear. Well, glad I brought the class down in this room by entering.
Is that what happens when you get old, Apollo?
That's the hip. Yeah. I also got 2 new horses today.
Oh yeah.
Though technically I have 3 new horses because Apollo, you've not met the new Fenrir rat.
I've not actually. No.
Well, if you want to stand under the porch, you'll be able to see them. They are here.
Oh sure. Let's have a little look. Wait. It's Truckman, isn't it?
It is. Molly bought me them.
For a split second, John, I thought you caved and bought a white-faced Missouri Foxtrotter.
No. That's the Black Turkman.
They are pretty. So that's the new Fenrir.
That's the new Fenrir. Fenrir is now Ghost.
You
So
should have
who's-
seen him running laps around the house yesterday,
So excited.
both on the horse and off.
But I also have a new... What do I have? A Appaloosa. That's a snowflake Appaloosa.
Snowflake. Ooh.
It's black with these little white snowflakes on it, real pretty. And I also have a... What do you call them? A Criollo. Blue Rowan Avero.
Bro, that is nice.
It's nice, and the Appaloosa is a stallion, and their name is what did I name them? Atlas.
Atlas is good.
Yeah, and the Criollo is called Athena.
I was going to say, weren't they?
Well, they're Greek mythology, but yeah,
Yeah, they're
that,
both Greek.
yeah, that they'll be a pairing. Then here we have Fenrir. They're going to be with Freya as a pairing. Spirit's going to be with Ghost as a pairing. Whirlwind and Phoenix will be together. And then, yeah, then I have to find someone for Jupiter. Whiskey is going to be with Mollie's Dame because they can breed. And I also did my stable slots today, so I have 4 more stable slots.
Oh lord.
Yeah, 15?
No, I'm up to 13, but I only have... Oh, no, I have 3 more stable slots, sorry. 3 more. I have 13 stable slots in total. I have 10 horses. Jupiter needs a partner.
Remind me, which one's Jupiter?
Jupiter is another Criollo. No, they're not. That's wrong. What are they? A Roadster.
Roast?
Yeah. But they were with Juno, but they couldn't reach.
Oh, that's
They needed like a little trampoline. A little running hop to do what they need to do. Like one of those... Like a puppy at your leg.
I can't imagine a worse removed killer.
Yeah.
God.
Like, yeah, can you pass the step? But, yeah. So, but my new day-to-day while Spirit rests for a while will be Fenrir out here.
Well, I think you made a wonderful choice.
I didn't choose, but Mollie did. So, of course it's a good choice. Saddle and everything.
Well, not only are women fairer in every regard, they're also fairer in their decision making.
No, Evelyn's made some shady decisions in her time. But
Excuse me,
what?
like
What?
what?
It's a lovely day.
Like
What? What? Who said that?
Lovely.
Like
Trees
what,
or
John?
You know, I'm gonna just check on Mollie. Mollie, you wanted me? I'll be right back.
Oh, Jesus.
How are we looking? Well, good, but yeah, I saw Wenner earlier, so I managed to trade everything over.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm. So we now have Atlas and Athena.
Oh. And when do I get to meet these?
When we go past Blackwater later. Are we meeting them at their shop?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, I can't pick a skirt that matches.
That's nice. The way that you're continuing going past it, you disagree? Okay, cool.
No, it's just that nothing quite fits. Has to be one of these. What do you think of this one?
That's real nice. I like the little tassel on the side. The tie.
You wore that up?
Excuse me?
You're the one who said you scared him off.
I said what scared them off?
You did, if you're the one questioning.
Evelyn, can you stop scaring off the horses, please?
Hey,
What do you folks have planned today?
not a
What
whole
do you
lot,
think of
really.
the outfit?
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Hold on, let me just...
If you get your
It's got,
binoculars out, Apollo, I swear to God,
It's
I'm gonna
it's
ram
brown
them
and
into your
Collins
eyes.
loves it.
Okay, that's acceptable.
Really hard to match the skirt.
Oh no.
There's only
Apollo.
one problem.
Mm.
Actually, no. Right?
It's simple. It's lovely. Would have done Apollo.
No, it is lovely. I'm just a nitpicker.
Yes, you
No,
are.
nitpick away.
We have a meeting.
We'll be here an hour.
You don't like the hat?
I don't know. I mean, now that I look at it, it works because the buttons on the jacket match the band on the hat, so... Yes?
That's a reassuring yes. That's what everyone wants to hear. All right.
Come on, being an asshole.
No.
Come on, let's go.
All right.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
Well, you two be around when we're done.
Oh, of course, of course. hell, I think the plan was for us to go with you unless you'd rather do it alone.
You coming to our the meeting with us?
I mean,
Mollie, did you know this?
Well, I mean, yes.
All right.
I mean, I don't know
We
what
don't
this
gotta.
meeting's gonna be like, and
we don't
I
have
felt
to.
No. I'm fine with that. No. I was just okay. Well, then, group trip to Wedding Planet, I guess. Okay, let's go.
Okay. I called dibs on being the fucking flower girl.
Oh, we've got a job for you.
Oh dear.
Stable hand. You're gonna look after all the horses.
Oh, sorry. My hat. Came with my hands.
Yeah. You just want to take the tracks?
Um,
Or you want to cut across? Yeah.
I mean, if we do tracks, we cut out going through the water room. It's already damp enough, so
That's what I'm thinking. It's direct. It's pretty easy.
we'll go tracks.
All right. Let's go.
And after the meeting, I suppose, 'cause that's when I'm gonna go and arrange everything on my horses.
Are your horses in Blackwater?
They are, yes.
Oh, good, because I need to go there anyway.
Though I can't do Hungary.
I have some bacon if you want it.
What's it, John?
What?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What?
you know what the best thing is, John.
What's that?
When Evelyn said to me, I can't remember what it was. Oh God, what was it? It was a Hungary joke.
So easy to make. You know that I have, I did some cooking today.
Did you?
Oh, some real gourmet stuff as well.
Oh,
Yeah, I made 250 pieces of bacon.
goodness me.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bacon.
Actually, sorry, I tell like 240. Sorry for, but yeah, 240 pieces of bacon. Well, it was just so heavy, all the pork loin.
Do you two have any ideas about what this is gonna be like, or are you gonna let Lockhale take the reins?
And the bacon is not as heavy.
I don't know how it's gonna be like. I'm not too
No.
sure. We're gonna go in there and start talking and see what happens. No, the bacon's actually lighter. Well, I think anyway. What did you say, sorry?
That's, you know,
I said it would be interesting to see Lockhale at work.
Terrifying, but yeah.
Oh yeah, but then again, it is Lockhale.
You know, it can just be the two of us for that job.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't
Alright,
know
to detail me scrutinizing Mollie's outfit, you seem like a tea party.
It'll be fine. She
You
doesn't.
sound very convinced, John.
Well, I don't know what I'm walking into here. She might expect me to have all the answers. She's like, John, think, John. Think, John. What do you want, John? John, come on. You've got to be better than this, John.
I love the slight inflection.
Oh,
John.
move to the side. Everyone to the right. That deer is also going to the right.
You know, I spent ages doing an outfit when it rains and it's now stopped.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I moved some of your outfits onto Fenrir, though. That were on Spirit if you want to chuck
Maybe
one of them on.
Maybe I'll change though.
Change when we get to Saint Denis,
Yeah.
in case it rains again. I've got to give Fenrir a proper run. Oh, it was good.
I'm so jealous of your bridle. I wish they sold them individually.
I know, me too. It's like I'd have it on all my horses.
Some bridles that went ridiculous fucking colors.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, is that just me?
No, I'm the same. That's why this one's so good. It's black.
Exactly. That's why I'm glad when I bought. That's why I'm glad when I was checking out Hungary. So
Did you invite them to Wedding Planet, or did they invite themselves?
They kind of surprised me, and I think I panicked and said, "Why don't you come along?" And
Well,
I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, why would I invite them to Wedding Planet?
No
Why would they want to come?
I have no idea. But you've done it now, so this is on you.
I can tell them politely that we need some time.
Listen, this is only the first meeting. I'm sure there'll be more. We'll be alright. They'll probably stay quiet anyway. Yeah, I saw him running fast over to the right.
Red Turkman, dressed in dark. Now inconspicuous.
Exactly, really blending in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I got a telegram from someone who was inquiring about the Vault Foundation.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Who was it?
Someone I didn't know. I'll have to tell you the name, but it was someone Haas. I'd never heard of
Haas?
it before.
Is he drunk?
Haas, I think it was.
Have you asked Apollo and Evelyn? They know quite a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember the name, but next time we check telegrams, I'll ask them.
Alright. What were they inquiring about in particular?
They just wanted more information about it. 'Cause that's all they put on the flyer. You know,
Yeah.
contact X for more information. So I guess they just wanted to know what it's all about.
Alright. Well. It's good.
It is. And I got a letter from Mars, which I'll read to you.
Oh, a follow-up?
Mhm.
Okay.
Need to stop in the road for like 30 seconds.
Alright. I'm just watching this idiot. Yeah. 30 seconds roads. I'm just watching this idiot is all.
Galows says he stacks it on the fence.
What are they doing?
Didn't even jump it.
What's he doing?
It's just following. It's turning off the roads now.
Okay. Oh, they just want to stop at the butcher, so I thought it would be telegrams. Okay.
They just want to sell the pelts.
What an absolute idiot. No, it didn't look familiar. They need to learn how to ride, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Christ.
I have a couple of things to sell, actually.
What, here? Alright.
Hold on.
Where you're going, huh? My rank line buggering off. She only liked me for my raincoat.
Only lecture for your raincoat?
Nostra, apparently. Tuck it underneath the saddle, and suddenly she's raring to go.
Accepting beaver tail?
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Where on earth do you get beavers from?
I'm guessing up near the dam?
I don't know.
Like over by
Or Gila?
Elysium? The one by Elysium, maybe? Or on Gila, I guess. That's a man-made, though, so that's not gonna...
You seen any beavers?
Over by Butcher Creek.
Oh,
There's
really?
a dam up there. Yeah, there's a dam up there.
Yeah, the one by Elysium, right?
Yeah. It's a rather pretty little alcove.
Yeah, we've been there with you, Apollo.
Listen, I'm 58 years old. I can't remember what I had for dinner last night.
No, it's alright. Just...
What did you have for dinner last night?
Not that big.
I have 240 pieces of bacon if you like some.
How much?
240.
240 people. Oh my. At least you won't go hungry anytime soon.
Very true.
How's Fenrir been? Has he been boisterous?
You know what? He doesn't particularly like being left alone, but he likes to be able to see you. But for the most part, he's pretty good. Riding, not a problem. Like you point him in a direction and they go.
Just him and Fenrir.
Yeah. He's young, so still has a bit to learn. How old did you say they were? Did you say they were 3?
Fresh out the stable, so
Yeah.
very young.
Yeah.
That is young. Not unheard of though.
He was. I was trying to pick the right saddle, and he would not stand still.
Yeah, he has a little little skip that he does. Yeah, he likes to. All right, mister. All right. Yeah, he likes to be able to see you. So, I was talking to Winter in the telegram station over at Blackwater, and they were hitched to the side. Next thing I know, they're looking through the door, just staring.
Go home.
You know, like, what you doing? You coming out
There I
soon?
come.
Yeah. You talking about me? Where we going?
Can I have a drink?
Just like to be involved, don't you, Fenrir?
I like that.
Wisdom, curious mind.
Well, they're gonna have to be careful because they're gonna be stabled up with Freya, and they don't take any shit. Freya is eloquency, like to the T.
Okay.
Yeah.
Personified with a capital P.
Where's this place? I always go the wrong way. Have I gone the wrong way? I feel like I've gone the wrong way.
It's on the opposite side of town.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
cut left by here.
Yeah. Take a left.
Locale's office is the...
The glass house.
Yeah, that's it.
High Flow's house.
Hey, Flo.
Take a right up here.
All right. All right.
And then a left.
Four Horsemen's open today, is it not?
It is, yeah.
I was hoping they'd say, oh, maybe we'll go there.
Say we go past.
Howdy. Oh, there's Alley Cat.
Yeah.
Did you see them, Apollo?
And then right.
Alley Cat was there.
I wish
Yeah, she was at the steps by the park. Crouched
You
down.
want to go and say hi?
We can meet you at the place.
Yeah, sure. You guys go ahead. I'll meet you there.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Oh, apparently everyone's... Alright.
Yep, down that road.
Oh,
Down that road.
all right. Thank you. Listen, I was getting rid of them, all right? You're welcome.
That's not sauce.
All right, Fenris, please stay here. We're just gonna be in the building, just to the side, all right? Do you want to change outfits?
No, I can't be bothered. It takes me ages to dress and undress anyway.
I could have helped, but all right. Come on.
Thank you.
Is it this way? It's around the corner, right?
It
I don't
is.
know this area, Molly. What can I say? I don't come round here.
I don't either, but I still know where it is.
Well done. Oh, I can see her. Howdy.
Hello. Knock knock.
Hello.
Sorry we're late.
Yes.
That's quite alright.
Can you sit me down on the chair, please, John?
No, I'm just going to hold you here for the whole talk. Yeah, sure. Which side would you like to sit on?
In the corner.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Well, while you do that, I'll pour you 2 cups of tea. Unless you'd like coffee?
I would love tea, thank you.
Tea's fantastic, thank you.
Perfect. So Molly, you said you'd never been in here before.
No, we dropped by the other day, and it's so you. It's wonderful.
Oh yes, no, I love it. I really missed it when I was gone for the month of December. But yeah, it feels good to be back.
It's a beautiful building.
It is, and with the hats and the tea and the
Oh,
plants.
yeah.
And...
I know there was this other lady who was working here as well, Fern Wilder. It was perfect because she does some sort of, herbal tea remedies and things like that. And I obviously do like the tailoring and styling side of it. So our aesthetics went really well together.
She's the state representative, isn't she, Fern Wilder?
I believe so.
She is, yeah. She's a wonderful lady. She would often leave me flowers when
Oh,
I
that's
when I
lovely.
got here. Yeah, no, she's really really nice.
Thank you for the tea.
Thank
Oh,
you.
you're very welcome. But yes, how exciting! It's finally happening.
I know. I know.
She's put it off long enough now. She's like, well, I guess we should make plans.
Yeah, I guess I'll marry. In any case, so.
That's a very accurate impression.
All right. So the way this usually works is I tend to have a consultation with the couple, and I put together a package with everything that they want, and then after a couple of days, I put together a quote and I send it your way. If you are happy with everything, then obviously we can get started. So the way I charge, it depends on the amount of time you give me. So it's per week's notice. So the first and most important question is, do you have a date in mind?
No.
No.
You're going to find no is a lot of the answers here. We need your help.
Okay. All right. That's fine. So,
How long do you need?
Yeah.
it depends on how big you want the wedding. If you want something big and glam with the max amount of people, then I will need at least 2 to 3 weeks comfortably.
Oh God, yeah, you can have that. I wasn't thinking
Yeah,
that soon.
I guess we didn't have a day, but it will probably be a weekend. We were thinking sometime in February, March. So,
Mm.
you know, you have
Absolutely.
a lot of time if that's how long
Yeah.
it takes.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Comfortably, minimum 3 weeks. I can push it to 2 weeks if it's needed, but at least 3 weeks would be perfect. February is a lovely season to have it because obviously it's around Valentine's. It's very romantic. The atmosphere is already set in place. So February, March will absolutely work. Then again, the last few couples that originally came for their first consultation, they would often change their wedding date. Both of them did. They would push it back a month. So I always like to leave a little bit of wiggle room there in case they do change their mind. Oh, excuse me. Hello, Crane.
Hello.
Excuse me, fellas. Would you mind if I have a small conversation with my daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I'll be 2 minutes, Molly. John, do apologise.
No problem.
No worries.
All right.
I don't think I've ever heard him call her daughter before.
No, but I don't listen to most of this crap that comes out of his mouth. Why don't we aim for...
Are you looking at the calendar?
Yeah, I'm doing some stuff in my head. What about the... If we do it on a Sunday, most people would have been coming to the vault anyway.
Mhm.
So what about the 5th of March?
5th of March.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see anything. See anything that would stand in the way of that.
Alright. It's just, we don't want to rush it. We want to give people plenty of time. And make sure everything's right. If you want to bring it sooner, we could do it 26th of February.
Either. Guess it depends on locale and what we want.
What do we want?
I don't know. All I know is I can do the invitations and the alcohol.
I mean, always splurge and just let someone do it all apart from the invitations. Not have to worry about distilling or anything.
Well, that's true. Although I have quite a stock of things.
To be fair, Molly, one good vault event will pay for the whole wedding. I'll just auction something off.
So sorry about that. Was
No,
not
not a problem.
expecting that at all.
It's alright.
Not a
Everything
problem.
alright?
Yeah, he just had a bit of a earlier on. I think he had a bit of an accident at the bar where he was a bit drunk, but he seems to be okay now. He just wanted to apologise for his behaviour.
I see.
So date-wise, we're thinking maybe the 26th of February or the 5th of March, those 2 Sundays.
Okay, let me write that down. Yeah, 26th of February or the 5th of March.
I think that was right, is it 26th? Was that the Sunday?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that sounds brilliant. All right, so now that we have a date in mind, we can really get into the fun part.
Well, I'm going to hold you to the word fun. Okay. Is there any whiskey in this tea?
Well, if it's
I have
a
some
John
whiskey if you need
and Mollie wedding, it's guaranteed to be fun. So,
Well,
okay,
so.
let's have a look. Right. So, have you guys thought? Do you have a budget in mind? That's the next important question.
Not really. We
Not
should
really.
we should be fine.
I mean, how expensive can they be?
The
Yeah,
most expensive one I've done was about $900.
Right.
But Molly and John, obviously, I consider you family and close friends, so there is obviously a discount in there. So please don't worry too much about that.
I think
don't think
I think
that-
we're fine.
Yeah, I don't think money will be an issue.
I insist it's a wedding gift.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Of course. Right, so as for the, have you thought of a venue that you'd like to have?
I think this is the big
Yeah.
thing that we haven't decided yet.
I think we've maybe I'm wrong.
Although I had a good idea the other night. Remember, John? We were gonna have a look, rent a boat, and have a look.
We were thinking maybe one of the islands near Flatneck.
Flatiron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we wanted to have a look at them. But the logistics might be difficult, but we could put on boats. So
The water's always pretty, and if it's on an island, we won't really get disturbed. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. We do venue scouting for you as well. So if you guys want to go out there and have a look, and then I would basically go out there with my staff and we would scout out to see where would be the best place for you to stand, where the guests would go, anything along the way that might cause an issue. We will be able to look at all the logistics of that for you as well.
Sounds perfect.
If you and John, when you're feeling up for it, when you're better, and you go and find the exact island that you like, just mark it on the map for me, and then I'll be able to go out there and have a look properly, and we'll work out the logistics for you, and then we'll get back to you and say whether it will work, or if there's any sort of issues along the way, we'll say, well, this isn't exactly ideal, but here's the next best thing to what you want. But I doubt there's going to be any issue considering We did one at the very tip of the glacier in Coulter, and that
Yeah.
was a nightmare, but we managed to pull it off. So
I mean, we've talked about other places.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
if
that
if
was
that
only an
do-
idea.
yeah,
So
like,
if you have any like wonderful ideas, let us know. But
we know that we don't want it in snow, and we don't want it in Guama.
absolutely, a nice happy medium. Well, you can always have the ceremony in one location, and then obviously you can have the after party at another venue as well. From my experience, having organized weddings that either have the ceremony venue, and the reception venue very close together, and then another that's completely separate and apart from each other, I would always recommend a nice happy medium where if you can get them in the same place, great, it's convenient for everyone. But if you do want a separate venue, as long as they're close enough, that would be great, because people will always get lost along the way. There'll be strays, there'll be delays. It's guaranteed to happen. So a nice clean route, distance-wise, would be ideal. So it's entirely up to you if you obviously want to have the ceremony in one location and then the reception at another.
All right, Molly, you have any preference to that, or?
I think if we find a venue first, and if we can do it all in one place, maybe we do that. But otherwise, we find somewhere else.
Yeah, the only concern I have if the weather turns, and we're on a little island,
Yeah.
and everyone's just gonna get drenched.
It's always good to have a backup location as well, just in case it starts storming or it starts raining. Then we can always stop the event and say we're going to move to this location and we'll be good to go. So no unexpected surprises. So we'll always be able to suggest a backup venue that's close to the original that would be suitable for the weather as well.
All right, we'll have a think.
Another thing is, if you guys do decide to go to the event district, there can be some flexibility in the weather forecast, if you know what I mean.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, that is good to know.
Yeah, I just need to pray really hard a few days before, and hopefully God should answer my prayers.
I see. All right, well, we'll leave that to you.
Okay. So that is the ceremony venue for now. I'm going to put as a Flatiron Lake Island. You guys can then just send me the map, and I'll have a look. So guests. Now that's the tricky thing with guests is comfortably the absolute max amount of people, including yourselves and possible staff, will be 30. I used to say 31, but now it's definitely confirmed to be 30. So with this, it's always best to start sending out the invitations as soon as possible, because of so many last minute cancellations, so many people who might not be in state at the time, who might not be able to. So you want to get your invitations out as soon as possible so that people can book the date and give us enough notice whether they can or can't make it. I give them absolute max 3 days before the date to let us know if they can or can't make it.
All right.
But yes, that's a service I also provide. So all you have to do is provide me with a guest list, and I can send the invitations out for you, which we also make here. I can show you a sample in another medium when I have the time. But we do the invitations for you. We send out the instructions. We chase them up. We confirm whether or not they can make it. Any sort of delays or special notes that they want, we do all of that for you. So you don't need to worry about chasing guests around.
Yeah, I'd love to see the different invitations you've got. I'm used to printing stuff for the vault, so yeah, it'd be great to work with you on that.
Absolutely.
Fuck y'all, I'm out of here. Bye.
Oh, it's Apollo.
Yeah.
Alternatively, Molly, if you do have a specific design or specific thing that you want, we can distribute it for you to make your life easier. You just provide us with the design or the template, and then we can do it. But again, if you have a very specific invitation type that you want, something a little more extravagant, like if you want someone to go out there with a border collie and hand it over in their mouth, you know, we can also look into that.
What an idea.
Goodness.
Okay.
But yes,
Maybe we can get Duke to now, John.
Maybe.
Duke is a mule.
oh, wonderful. But yeah, but that is a service we also provide as a backup. If you don't want to have to worry about making invitations, we'll do it for you.
All right.
But yes, when you put together the guest list, just make sure you keep in mind yourselves as two, and possibly 2 members of staff.
Okay.
And obviously there are little things that sometimes we don't consider, such as if you want a wedding photographer on the day, we can also do that. A musician on the day, we can do that. Sometimes people like to have their own guests agree to entertain, play music or sing in order to accommodate to those numbers. So just keep that in mind. I would also say that as well for the officiator. Always pick 3. Pick the main, pick a backup, and then pick a backup for the backup just in case.
All right. Okay.
I think
yeah,
the first thing we need to think about is the guest list, John.
Well, we'll just take the vault list and cut off some of the people.
Maybe.
I know. You don't think about these things until you're actually sitting down and writing them. You're like, oh God, no, we need an officiator. Wait, no, we need a musician. Wait, no, what about who's going to go around and you know, play music? It's a lot to think about. But yeah, your only homework really is to provide me with the guest list. And if you can put in brackets, for example, possible officiator number 1, possible officiator number 2 and 3, and so on.
Are there any requirements for the officiators?
Surprisingly not. Anyone in state can apparently be an officiator, as I
Goodness.
found out. But I did encounter a priest, I think, the other day, called Malachi Shepherd. I think he does weddings as well, but I don't know much about him. So
Oh, is he the one that puts up the flyers say, about the services sometimes?
Yeah. He was quite polite, but I don't know many people who would hire his services unless they are, you know, very religious and very by the book.
We've had the last people that put up signs advertising services were the sheep people.
Yeah, very true. Yeah.
And we all know how that ended.
Yeah.
I don't know if he is one of the sheep people. He didn't give me that impression, but you never know in this state, honestly.
I think it's definitely better the devil you know. We'll pick one that we know, I think, for that one.
Yes, but there are no requirements, as far as I know, in order for someone to officiate.
Okay.
So it can be a close friend or a family member, as long as they have a little speech prepared and all that. That should be completely fine. We can also help them with that if they absolutely don't know what to say. We can give them a base template, and then they can work around it and make it their own.
All right, and we should get you a guest list by Friday or something. Is that early enough?
That should be completely fine.
Okay.
If you do, I will inform you as soon as I can when there's a change in the guest list. If someone responds and they say they can't make it or they might be late, I will let you know. There will be a spreadsheet of sorts with every little update. I would also recommend creating a backup guest list on the side of backup guests that can take up those slots.
The rejects.
well.
I got it. Okay.
The B list.
I've been enough of them. Trust me. I know how that feels. It's all right.
But yeah, a backup guest list is also good. Another thing you want to consider is +1s. If you have a lot of people you want to invite, I would discourage +1s because they will take up half the list.
Yeah.
And unless, of course, those guests will be going with each other, then again, there's no point of having +1s. +1s are really for people who are more relaxed, who aren't expecting a big turn up, and they just want more people there. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be in that position. I think we're going to have to trim the fat, so to speak.
Yes. But yeah, that's the main thing for you guys, is to provide me with the guest list and / backup guest list. And yeah.
Do we have to allocate, as in let you know, like who's going to be part of the groom's party, if Mollie decides bridesmaids and such? Or is that something you don't need to know?
That's another section in here as
Oh,
well.
sorry, I'm jumping ahead. Let me just wait my turn. No worries.
No, you're completely fine. Yep. So we also, of course, have best man, maid of honor, groomsmen, bridesmaids. Those are obviously another detail as well. They will likely be a part of the what's the word I'm looking for? What my brain? Ever since I had Heidi, I feel like I'm losing my mind.
So sleepless
Part
nights.
of the rehearsal. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. They'll be part of the rehearsals. They'll be a little more hands-on, because I also provide special tailoring services for the bridal party as well. A week
What about
before.
the groom?
I could.
Yeah,
I'll dress myself. Don't you worry. I've got a lovely cow costume.
Oh, it's both bride and groom. No, you both get your own services catered to you. So that's absolutely fine. With the we want to do a rehearsal a week before the wedding, so everyone knows what they're doing, where they're standing, where they're meeting, etc., etc.
All right. Sounds good.
We have additional services as well. We have a florist. We have, which is Holly Adair. She makes corsages and bouquets. We have a photographer as well. If the photographer can't physically make it, he typically lends us the camera and we do it ourselves.
Okay.
Alternatively, if the photographer can't make it on the day, we can also book a separate session for wedding photography where he goes with you, the two of you, and you have a session of him just taking your photos.
Oh, that sounds nice either way. I definitely would like a photographer there anyway.
Definitely.
Absolutely. The photos have been one of the highlights of weddings. I find is that the couples have so much fun on them, because we get to try out all these lovely little poses and go from spot to spot, and it's all very romantic and lovely. So it's a lot of fun.
Sounds good.
Okay, the other aspect is the catering and the alcohol. So we use Ramona's Feast. She makes specific packages for weddings. I can send you the menus in letter format. She has 3 packages. So we've recently updated it a couple of days ago. It's a meat menu, pescatarian and vegetarian, which I can send out to the guests and they pick their options and then we place an order. Alternatively, we also have now a buffet package, which essentially is finger food that guests will help themselves to. So it's a little more relaxed and it's a little bit cheaper as well.
I kind of like the set menu. I think that's a bit more organized and yeah, I think.
Yes, it is. They all have a starter, a main, and a dessert, and guests get to pick which package they want, and then we just send the quantity out to Ramona, and she delivers it. So it's very organized, and people have really liked it in the past. So yeah.
Wonderful. So many decisions to make, Molly.
Oh, so many.
I know.
The other thing now, the alcohol. This is a bit interesting, obviously, because you guys are, you have your own business where alcohol is involved. Have you guys thought about whether you would like for a third-party supplier to provide the alcohol, or is this something that you guys want to supply yourselves?
We were just
or-
having this discussion.
we were just having this discussion. I was of the opinion that I have quite a lot of stock already. Why not just use that? I have all the cocktails made, all the I have champagne in stock. John was of the opinion that I should do nothing and buy it all in.
and because that is the vault's property.
Absolutely.
That's fair.
I am inclined to agree with John.
Sorry.
It's your day. It's your day, and you shouldn't be worried about providing your product. It's one day that's away from the vault, away from its stock, away from its product. The only thing is if you want specific alcohol in there that I know you have access to, that you have in your stock, such as cocktails and things like that. But personally, it's a wedding. People are just want to get drunk. They just want to have fun. So we already have an alcohol package that's for 30 people. It's essentially a little bit of everything, just standard shots, wine, champagne, things like that. It's essentially for people to get smashed. Alternatively, if you want something a little more refined and fancy, we can accommodate with more, wines and sherries and champagnes and things of that nature, and have a smaller selection of those drinks as well. But usually it's the last few weddings has been an open bar. Guests help themselves to alcohol. There's not been anyone behind the figurative counter, so to speak, behind the bar. But that is something that we can also do, where we have someone serving drinks, going around serving drinks. It entirely depends on what you're fancying.
Well, the people we're inviting, they'd probably steal it all. Well, we can work that one out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah, Molly, again, it's your day, so we don't want you to be working or worried about your stock or anything like that.
That's fair.
But yeah, so I will send the menus out to you, and I'll also let you know what's included in the wedding alcohol package, and if there's anything specific that you'd like added or taken off, I can make a request and place the order for you. The food, in order for me to place a food order, they need 50% up front, but again, we don't need to worry about that for now. It's just so that you're aware of how they function. I think Ramona needs minimum 1 week's notice, so again, that's plenty of time. What else? Let me have a look. Transport. Transport's another thing that we can work into your package. So if you obviously want to hire the boats, we'll obviously put all of that in there. We can have a look, see if you end up picking a a reception venue, how people will get there. If you want horses, if you want carriages, that's something that we can also look to as well. Obviously, once you know where you'd like to have the reception, we can look into that and let you know if that's something that you'd want. If you'd like carriages to be brought in and people taken in carriages, or if you just want everyone to go on there in horses, that's something we can also look into.
All right. So it sounds like the main things we need to do immediately are guest list and venue. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'd like to get as much of it sorted earlier rather than later, and then that anything that we have to change as we go to react to anything, we've got plenty of time. So.
Absolutely. Furthermore, I also organise hen do's and stag do's. So it's up to you if you want that additional service as well. It would be a separate event leading up to it, but we can obviously do that as well.
Well, I did actually want. Well, I was wanting to pay for Molly to have hers done, because I. So yeah, absolutely. I know Sal is probably my best man, and I know he has some ideas. But as we all know, Sal, I might suggest he comes your way, like, because I don't know how good his ideas would be. It would probably be just some mud and some fighting, knowing Sal. So I might try and suggest
Full military costumes.
try and suggest that he reaches out to you and then I pay for it. So
Absolutely. So far we've had one stag do and one bridal party, and I think Molly, you went to the bridal one.
oh, I saw the after effects of that. Yeah, yeah.
It was wonderful. It was
No,
a
yeah.
wonderful look.
It sounded amazing.
Yeah, we did have lots of fun that night. Definitely. But yeah, Molly, we can absolutely look into organising that. Ideally with a maid of honour. If you already picked a maid of honour, then
Oh,
she and I
God.
can get together.
Oh God, I haven't even thought about bridesmaids or a maid of honor.
I mean, alternatively, I can just organise it for you. But yeah, traditionally, it's usually the maid of honour and the best man who are more hands-on with that. So we work hand in hand. But you let me know, and we will, of course, arrange and organise this. It's not a problem at all.
All right, I'll get Sal to
Sounds great.
pull his finger out his ass and do something.
But yeah, so I'm gonna put this all to. I'm just having a look to see if there's anything else that I've missed to let you know. Oh, that's another thing. We also provide fireworks as well. If you want to use your own, you can, but we have a stock of fireworks that we use. We also have, well, the Coulter wedding, they used torches. Everyone, if they had the wedding at night, everyone was holding torches, and there were a lot of campfires around. So, little things like that we can do. If you have a specific idea for something that you'd like, let us know. Like I don't know, like a special prop or something, I can write to the government for you and look into that if you have a very specific request. I will also, if you guys do end up wanting to book the event district, I will contact the government for you and I will do that. That's the other thing. If you are going to have at least 30 people, I would strongly recommend the event district, and it would be a private event, so it wouldn't be public.
All right, wonderful. I think that's kind of what we're leaning to anyway. Yeah.
I think. I mean, yeah. Thinking about the vault guest list and just the people that we have to invite, I think we're close. like John said.
Yeah, and the best part is that if you do book the event district, it means you don't have to necessarily worry about security. Because it will be a private event, whereas if you do it in the normal sector, then you run the risk of intruders, and if you're going to have to hire security, that's more money being thrown in, and it also lessens the guest list. So
No, that makes perfect sense.
but essentially that is my rambling done. So now it's your turn to ask me any questions, make any sort of suggestions or anything you're curious about, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can.
If I have a question, if the island idea doesn't become feasible, we look at it, it doesn't work. Do you have any nice suggestions for outside venues that are quite good for this sort of thing?
There are so many. It depends on what sort you like. The poppy fields are quite popular. Up near Oak Cruiser Run.
Yeah, we know that we spoke about the poppy fields.
Yeah. I'm very biased, but I also really like Emerald Ranch. You know where that big tree is that's overlooking the pond. It's very beautiful. The only thing that's unsightly about it is obviously there's a graveyard there and there's a train tracks, but otherwise it's beautiful. Obviously you have the big valley, but I imagine you'd have to get in touch with the natives to get permission to let them know. But again, it's something that we can obviously work around. There's a really beautiful near where the market is and where the shooting tree is. There's a nice place there as well that you can have a nice open wedding. There's a lot of places. At the top of my head, those are the ones that come to mind. The poppy field is probably one of the most beautiful places to have it. It's out in the open, lots of flowers, lots of space. So that would be my number one suggestion. But if you have a specific place that's very dear to you, that has a lot of meaning to you, then obviously we can work around that and accommodate you. But the poppy fields would be my number one suggestion.
And if you headed to the poppy fields, what's a good reception venue? Would you do all of it there, or would you?
There is. You can likely do it in the cabin, where you have like a lovely outdoor campfire with drinks there and food, and people just sort of go around and enjoy themselves at that cabin. The wildlife is a bit of an issue there, but there's so many of us there. I highly doubt that it would get out of hand. We can, if you want to have an outdoor wedding, we can look at, because obviously there's a lot of lovely new campsites. We can scout out and find a really nice. The best camp I think I found, Mollie, was the one that we had Love Day's bridal shower at. That is one of the most beautiful and lovely camps. So we found out a nearby camp. If not, we'll look at an indoor venue that we could probably have it at. Again, people can travel. You can have the ceremony where you say your vows and your I do's, and then people can travel somewhere else and have the party somewhere else. But we are more than happy to venue scout and mark possible suggestions for you on the map. Not an issue at all.
Well, that's wonderful. That is the end of my questions. Mollie?
I don't have anything right now. It's a lot.
Not a problem. It's a lot, yeah.
Yeah, we focus on the guest list first.
Yeah, we'll have a think about venues, but we'll get the guest
we'll
list over.
Have a little boat trip.
Yes. Yeah, we could do that.
Absolutely. I know. It's a lot. It's a lot that goes into it. Like I said, people don't often realize just how much they have to think about when it comes to their own weddings.
believe us when we say, I mean, John organizes his events, and we both organize the vault stuff. I mean, even going to the bachelorette party that you organized for Wenna, I mean, I appreciated how much effort went into that to make it seamless. So do not think your efforts are underappreciated by us, because we know what hard work goes into events.
Yeah, you make it look effortless, so.
Thank you. I do try. Trust me, I really, really do try. But yeah, Mollie, John, honestly, don't worry about it, because you've got time, and everything will be in black and white on paper, so we don't miss any details, and there's enough notice, and we'll be able to work through it and make it the best possible experience that you could have.
Oh, I also I do have a question, actually. Wedding rings. Where do we get them from?
So I sell engagement rings, and I also sell normal silver rings. The gold are obviously a little more expensive, but I just think they, personally, between you and I just think they look so tacky. So typically a couple would need the one engagement ring, and then the 2 wedding bands, so 2 silver rings. I have them, so I can sell them to you. I actually have a few more coming in very, very soon. So I would recommend 2 silver rings to be the wedding bands, and then for the bride to have the engagement ring and then the silver ring. But that's something that I also provide as well, if you want that.
We have that one. I think the silver bands is what we'll need.
Yeah, I sell that as well, so I can absolutely add that to the package. You don't need to worry about it.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Just we'll throw money at it, and we'll.
Yeah.
Also, a more personal question, I guess: are you going to be able to enjoy any of this? Because you're an actual guest at this as well. Bear in mind, so we don't want you working the whole time.
Listen, I am going to be working, but I have a feeling I would be, pretty invested nonetheless. In fact, I probably have like the best job of all, which is to actually organize it. For Mollie was one of my best friends, so honestly, don't worry too much about me. I will be perfectly fine. We'll have plenty of fun doing it.
Oh, I hope so.
Thank you, honestly.
No, yeah, we couldn't think of anyone else to do it. So.
Yeah.
Because it means a lot to me to be able to help you. But honestly, I will do my best. So I will put it all in writing for you. You let me know if you're happy with it. You let me know what you want me to do, and I will be very hands-on, and I'll do as much for you as I possibly can.
Wonderful. I mean, as I said to Mars, one of us has to have a goddamn wedding.
No, we pretty much me and Marla have gotten eloped. But that again, I wasn't expecting any of that to happen. It was very much like, well, let's just quickly get married and let's just write it down on paper. So we didn't have a celebration or anything, but maybe later on when things have settled down, we might have a party and redo our vows and everything. But
You better.
yeah, it was ironic considering I organised so many weddings, but yet my own, I was just like, yeah, I'll just write it on a piece of paper.
Oh, why bring your work home?
Exactly. Maybe that was the perfect wedding.
I mean,
It was. I didn't have to worry about anything else.
exactly. I mean, I bought 8 suits for the vault the other day, so I do need to wear them to some occasions. So if you could, I know if you could just, if you could actually pick a date and we could celebrate.
I need to
Absolutely.
ask you and Marla what you wore for your wedding. I haven't even seen any or heard any descriptions of it.
Well, my dress in particular, it's the only dress that I actually don't sell. That I will admittedly and proudly say that I gatekeep. But I'm more than happy to show you the dress when we have the chance. I didn't see Marla's final dress. She did show me briefly the idea she had, but I don't know if she wore it in the end exactly. As she showed me.
I think she showed me in Blackwater once, but you're right. I don't think. Yeah, I'm not sure whether that was the one she wore or not.
Yes. We can have that as well. Just a day for the girls. Sorry, John.
It's fine.
We will go to the tailors in Saint Denis, and we'll have champagne, and we'll try on dresses with you.
Wonderful.
And pick your dress, so we can make a day of it.
Wonderful. I have a few ideas, but I mean, yours and Marla's and anyone else's help would be much appreciated.
Absolutely. I'll be more than happy to help you find your dress, and yeah, it will be so much fun. It also depends on where you're going to have your wedding. If you're going to have it on a nice, hot day outside, and something a little more simple. If you're going to have it inside the city, it might be different. So we have a lot of factors to consider, but I'm sure whatever you wear, Molly, would look absolutely divine.
I hope so.
And of course, we won't forget about John, so don't worry. We'll have your own suit tailored properly, and
Well, you're going to have fun with that. I'm severely colorblind. So, good luck with that.
Well, I will absolutely do my best. I don't know if you've met Cartier. He's a tailor. He is wonderful with men's attire. Wonderful.
Oh, no, I don't think I have.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. It's Pearl Montague and Ambrose Kier. They reside here in Saint Denis, but Cartier is around more often, and he's usually working in the Saint Denis tailors. And he is just a artist when it comes to men's attire specifically. And he's not paying me to say this. I'm telling you, he really is wonderful. Alternatively, I mean, I do male outfits and attire as well, but my access to the men's catalogue for some reason is so limited. So sometimes a male tailor is best suited. The only other one that I can think of is Fletcher Beckett, but good luck getting an appointment with him.
Very true. Well, I'm sure this Cartier will be wonderful.
Absolutely. He is. I highly recommend him. But yes. Wow, happy days. I feel like we made a lot of progress today.
I think I need to lie down.
Yeah.
It's a lot to take in, I know.
Yeah. Well, we'll get that list over to you hopefully by the end of the week, and we'll have a look at some locations. We can have a ride out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I will start putting together a package so that you guys have an idea of how much it's going to cost, and you just let me know when you've thought of a location, and then we'll go out there and scout it out for you and really look at the logistics. But yeah, in the meantime, just put together your guest list, and we'll do the rest for you.
Sounds wonderful. All right. Are you ready to be carried?
Yes, please.
Princess treatment only.
She's getting too used to this.
Yeah, I'll walk you out, and especially since I heard Apollo. I did see two people out there, but I wasn't sure if that was
It's
him.
Apollo and Evelyn, I believe.
I see.
Oh, an alley cat.
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy.
How we
Paula's
doing?
on his head.
Oh, of course it is. Hey, alley cat.
Hello.
He's doing a lot better.
Oh, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you, Ali. I appreciate it. Yeah, I heard Apollo's voice inside, but I wasn't sure. So I did see you two out here, but I couldn't quite tell in the dark from over there who it was.
Yeah, but he's stuck in his head like the old man.
He does this for so long. It's impressive.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow, that tree is beautiful. Sorry.
It really is.
We did have a wedding out here once, and it's honestly a very, very beautiful location to have a reception out here as well. And with the fireworks at night as well, it's just lovely.
I just like the tree. Do you bring the axe, Mollie?
No. I
Oh,
didn't.
well.
What?
What? Oh, he's awake. There we go.
Need a shovel.
I mean,
You chop it down, it's gonna
Koshka,
die.
were they threatening to chop me down using an axe?
no, we're talking about the pink tree.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Wow, alley cat. Oh, I see how it is.
I told you to go with that.
Yeah.
Yes, the wonderful pink cherry blossom. Is it cherry blossom? What is... Hello, Kale.
Hello, Apollo. Sorry, I saw two people here earlier, but it was dark and I was in the middle of a conversation, so I didn't have the chance to see who it was, and I didn't want to leave John and Mollie waiting, otherwise I would have said hello.
You're absolutely fine. No trouble at all.
Lip and Crane were here earlier, too.
Yeah,
They were.
yeah.
Oh, is Lib closed up?
Oh, dear.
Oh, I wanted to go see him.
This keeps happening.
It does. It really does.
Keep saying, oh yeah, we'll go see Lib, and then nope.
Not enough hours in a day.
No, they're really not. And yes, we did see him. It's true. But, well, the way I suppose. How are you, though? Okay, I don't think have we probably spoken yet. We've spoken a little bit, but not much.
Very, very briefly when you're in your clown outfit, but otherwise we haven't had a chance to properly catch up since I've been back. But that's the story that haven't been able to really catch up with anyone properly since I've been back. But it's lovely to see you, Apollo. I'm doing very, very well. I hope you're doing well as well.
As well as I can be. I've got decent people surrounding me, and I'm talking to a very decent one as we speak.
My God.
Gotcha.
Like, it just oozes off you, doesn't it, Apollo? It's just,
Oh yeah.
it's like a molasses. It's just sticky.
God.
charming as always.
I would not say that. Jesus Christ. However, either way though, no, I'm doing okay so far. A few things on my mind that I would like to hash out at some point, but it's nothing too serious, nothing dangerous.
Don't tempt me with a good time. I just said dangerous, I'd be more keen, but who knows?
Oh Jesus, no.
But absolutely, Apollo, whenever, please just send me a telegram, and we can go for another coffee date outside of my lovely pink house. Be more than happy to.
That'd be nice, Carol. I would like to catch up over a cup of coffee. Would you mind if Evelyn came? Normally, probably Koshkar actually, knowing how dynamic spinner is.
I don't mind at all.
What is?
Wow, me and Mollie just go fuck ourselves, I guess. All right. No, we're busy. I'm washing my hair.
No, I mean, you've
No,
said it
no,
now.
yeah, I'm washing my hair. Sorry, that day.
Look, Hale.
Right, take them off the list,
You
Molly.
brought this on yourself.
Mr. Gallows, I do believe you have some homework to do, in fact. You and
Yeah.
Molly.
Yeah.
The time.
Ooh, you're in trouble.
No, you're in trouble because guess who's not coming now? Oh,
I mean, we have a very strict guest list budget, and you know, if you piss us off anytime in the next couple of months,
Oh,
couple
wow.
of months, weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Weeks.
Well, yeah.
When's the
No,
wedding?
that wasn't nice.
December.
December.
chop, chop, chop.
But you can enjoy your coffee instead of coming.
Am I the flower girl?
Of course you are.
Oh Jesus. No, right, so what homework be this? Unless it's a secret.
We got
Guest
a
list.
guest list. You know, all the planning, location, like.
So now I want to know if you have any candidates in mind for locations.
Well, we have some ideas.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be a colonel.
Yeah, so weird choice of words there, Apollo.
Ruski, пожалуйста. Спасибо.
No, don't play the Russian card.
Candidates?
Ага. Русский. Пожалуйста.
Нет.
Иди нахуй.
Забейте.
Oh.
Oh,
But yes.
fighting words.
Molly, at some point, oh no, it's perfectly fine. At some point, I will show you my my wedding dress, and
I would love that.
we'll be able to get some inspiration.
All right. Are you ready, Molly? I am just holding you in my hands, arms here.
Yes,
So,
I
okay,
am.
thank you.
I'm not that heavy.
No, but it's a long time to stood.
I was gonna say, John's biceps to the size of his head before the day's over.
It's all right.
So are you two going back to the house, or are you gonna go scout out locations?
Well, I thought if you weren't
I
that
thought we were-
tired, we could have a boat trip.
Oh.
Me?
Yeah.
Unless you.
No, well, actually, I was
you
just
wanted
talking.
to go
I
to
was just
bed?
talking to Alley Cat, but guess you guys could come.
Oh, okay.
Alley Cat, you want
Yes,
to
I'd
come?
love to.
Sure.
All right, we'll get a steamboat
Nice.
or something. Put it all
Sounds
right
good.
together.
Does sound good.
All right, to Blackwater then.
Blackwater.
To Blackwater.
Why don't we buy one in Saint Denis and then?
That is a long ass. Oh, I guess
well,
we could.
we could ride to Rhodes and then do it.
Mm-hmm. At the
We
Braithwaite,
could.
maybe?
Ooh,
Sure.
launch it from the jetty.
I'll launch you from the jetty.
Please fucking do me a favor.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here.
You're more than welcome to come too, Locke, although I know you're busy.
Of course.
Oh, I would love to, but I really do need to. I've still got more work to do, but maybe next time.
Thank you for everything this evening.
Yeah,
it was
thank you.
wonderful.
Oh, absolutely. It was my pleasure. Thanks so much for visiting me today, and more than happy to help you anytime.
No problem. I do blame the next 5 sleepless nights on you, though, while I'm sat scribbling in my journal, so thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, well, to the docks,
Go.
You take care, Laka.
to launch the dock into the water.
Take care.
We will look out.
You can, of course, just go home.
Always.
I don't want to.
I'm just excited.
No, I don't want to.
John, an albatross overturns the boat.
Yeah, don't even talk to me about boats. Last time I was in a boat, I capsized multiple
Now
times.
we can just get canoes, right? We need to save up.
I get it.
Calm down. I know you didn't see me.
Well?
You couldn't see me.
Christ.
They gone?
Calm.
Yeah.
Low. Fucking took him.
Well, looks like we're going from Saint Denis.
Oh, it's fucking amazing.
All right, we'll go from Saint Denis then. Come on, we'll just walk to the docks. I can do a taxi service if you like.
Oh god. Or we could get a carriage.
No, that's more money. We could just get it from here.
Well, we're gonna go for Blackwater from Saint Denis?
No, we're gonna get a boat in Saint Denis and row to some potential wedding locations.
Sounds good.
We're looking at some of the islands near Flatneck. Flatiron, whatever it's called. Flatneck.
Yeah, islands on Flatiron Lake.
That's what I meant.
Sounds nice.
Yeah.
Flatiron lands.
Go home, Apollo.
Well, it's an idea anyway.
There's a place that I saw that I was like, I wish I knew this existed. And I can't remember where it was.
It was with me. It was the waterfall.
You know, that was one of them, but I don't think that's the one I'm thinking of.
All right.
Yeah.
I just can't remember what it was.
That would be a nice place. That was the Lower Montana River, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Where's Alec at? Where's Alec at? Gone?
Oscar.
I don't know.
Oscar.
I was looking at my map.
Oscar. She went around the corner. Where'd she go? Oscar. Oscar.
There's that wonderful view, but it's not really a wedding location.
No, you're right.
Where did she go? Let's go to the docks. The hell? Oscar?
Just disappeared.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
You know, I had a thought about Alley Cat.
Docks already.
Maybe there's someone that
Does move
would
fast.
benefit from the foundation.
Yeah.
Not money-wise, but more connections, maybe helping them start anew, so to speak.
Oscar.
I know they've been on the wrong side of the law a few times, but they're genuinely a good person.
Where's the
I don't know. Well-
boat rental is over here, isn't it?
I believe so.
That's a dumb question.
Oh, there's Alley Cat. Now you're gonna hate this, Fenrir, but you're gonna have to stay here.
It's all fine.
I'll get you a Blackwater, okay? Just make your own way.
Was this?
I'm talking to Fenrir. They'll meet us at Blackwater.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Right, where do we get this boat from? What's the way to do it? Are we going separately, all together?
I mean, there is a big enough steamboat for us to go all together.
There is.
And how much is it? I'm counting the pennies now. I have a wedding to save for.
Don't worry about it. Let's put it that way.
Don't.
Oh, it's... Okay.
Ah.
This is why Apollo keeps giving people boats as birthday presents. Is it? Have a boat for a day.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Say, hey,
you're sailing then, Apollo.
hey, I don't mind if I
Captain Alovich.
was a sergeant at best. Oh no, does this mean I put on my pirate outfit?
No, it does not. No, this is a
Oh.
nice occasion.
Okay. No
Yeah.
pirate outfit for me.
Yeah.
Maybe we should ask Apollo about how we can help Alicat. He knows her really well.
That's what I was thinking. We'll speak to him later. Come on, Alicat.
Mariner, please bring it around.
Is that a
right, so
technical term?
It is actually. The Mariner is very shy.
All right.
Oh yes, you have to
I should have
look
changed.
towards this town.
Oh, okay.
It's the law. Okay.
Oh god, how am I going to get on this? You're going to have to throw me across.
No, I'll jump with you. You ready? It's only a step.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I'm going to the front. Come on, Molly. That means you're coming to the front, Molly, because I'm holding you.
Alright, all of you, take a seat and get comfortable. It's highly recommended. Sorry.
There's a boat in front of us. You right there, Molly? Just putting your feet in.
You okay, Molly?
Yeah,
Okay,
I was pushed out the boat. It's okay.
let's go.
Yo ho.
Maria Isabella.
Isn't that a double-barreled name?
No, it's the name of the boat, but...
Yeah, the name. It's a double-barreled name, like, you know.
Oh, John?
I'm alright. I'm still here.
Molly?
Oh, right, yeah.
No, I'm still here.
John?
I'm still here.
He's still here.
Oh.
It's a weird trick of the light
Thank
with the boats.
God.
Yeah, no, I'm still here.
I saw you fall in the water.
I'm not in the water. I'm sat next to you.
That is a boat.
That is indeed a boat. Working on it. Oh my god.
I feel very unsafe right now.
And Koshka's gone.
No, Koshka's here. This is going to be a really fun boat trip.
It is.
Who has not fallen in the water? In the
Are
last
we
5 seconds?
are we going backwards?
Yes.
Why are we going backwards?
Because I don't know how far out it is until the current sweeps the boat.
The current's not an issue anymore.
Yeah.
Is it not?
No.
Did you not hear about that?
No.
Yeah, the weird tidal shift. It doesn't affect us anymore.
So I can go as far as I like?
Within reason, yeah. You might get a sense of when you go too far.
Yeah.
I mean,
Go to
just,
yeah,
maybe
they
not.
will kick you out of Mexico.
I was gonna say, yeah, the men along the border, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a relief.
Yeah, the other side have shoot on sight. They'll sink your boat.
That's not surprising.
You can go to the Corrigan by boat.
Yeah, you can also have. Can you get your boat back as well? I believe.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
When it sinks?
No, you can park your boat up at the Corrigan.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, shit, I mean, if I don't have to worry about the current anymore, then I'm just gonna go for it. What a show.
And they would never sin again.
Sorry,
I
do you
need to
mean...
be in my head.
All right, well, keep one eye open, Evelyn, in case this goes wrong.
I would say ye of little faith, but your faith is completely and utterly
Justified.
justified then. So you think you need little islands on Flatiron Lake?
Potentially, if we can find one that's nice and big enough. We gotta send locations. We gotta send a guest list. All right, bye then, Molly.
I'm still here.
You're sat at the very front of the boat, but all right.
Slide the rock.
Oh, John just left.
I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good.
Are you though? Oh, you are good.
I just wonder what happened to this part of land here, actually. That's a gator. Very odd gator.
Yeah, let's not fall in now.
I do wonder what happened here.
What do you mean?
Well, if you look at the way it's all presented, these trees have submerged in the water, and then of course you have the old manor house, which I'm pretty sure.
You mean Shady Belle?
Is that a snake?
The one with the dynamite and the kind of this sort of derelict inside? Yeah.
That's
Are
right.
you talking about Shady Belle?
Yeah,
Is that
Shady Belle.
Fair
It's where the Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
Mollie.
genuinely I'm genuinely in the water now.
Did you get up?
Yeah, I got. No, I didn't. I just fell in.
You okay?
Yeah, I'll live.
A bit soggy.
A bit soggy. That was where the Springfields used to live.
It is. And then it was the Rikers, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What are they? Were they eels? Were they snakes?
Sea snakes.
Snakes.
Oh. For a moment there, I thought if you fished an eel out, maybe you could make jellied eels.
Can you make jelly?
Well, apparently.
Is
I
this
have
one
an
of those?
old recipe for it, but it's too old.
The Inks run?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It has something to do with animal fat and butter, but I don't know.
It's just very outdated, Apollo. It doesn't make much sense. For example, one of the ingredients is prayer.
I mean, I can see where that.
Are we just aiming to hit these alligators?
Yeah.
Charge!
The great alligator culling of 1902.
God, I'm terrified of alligators.
What?
Are you?
Because I almost died to one well, not recently, about months ago, but
That definitely sounds like you need to go alligator jump.
oh god.
Oh, no.
Alligator
I
jumping?
Koszka, zamolcz, пожалуйста.
I'm showing up now.
Co ty kaczło? Nie, co tak dawno nie.
You've not done that's a win.
All right, all right. I speak Russian, and you're both talking absolute fucking nonsense.
How on earth do alligators jump?
Beach
Wait.
jumping is so much fun.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
Oh god. Well, maybe when my leg's healed I'll try it, but if I lose a leg I'm blaming you.
not before the web.
No. If you lose a leg, you blame the leg.
Lazy leg.
I'd like to marry 100%, please.
Oh yeah, but you're quite happy to make me a invalid after the wedding.
Yeah, no, afterwards, do what you want, you know? Free woman.
I mean, if you're gonna be one after the wedding, you cannot run away anywhere.
Exactly. See?
God.
Gosh, you
But
guys are-
imagine the wedding wheelchair. Imagine it. It's all white. It's got bells on it. It's magical.
I think if I was going to lose a leg permanently, I'd want an artificial limb, please, Apollo.
Yeah, I want that too.
I wonder who's living at the house now.
I don't know. Someone.
Obviously, John and Henrietta.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it
Probably.
on him?
Very curious enough to look.
No. It's a lot to get Molly on and off this boat.
Well, I can
Yeah,
stay
it's
here if you want to
No, I'm not that bothered. You're still hugging this coast when you don't need to, Apollo.
Old habits.
Well, I mean, to be fair, also, you know, we don't need to go out further into the current.
True.
The islands are on this side. Oh, there goes John again.
No, I'm not. I'm right here. I ain't moved at all.
He's dipping his toes in. Don't worry. My eyes, none of you have moved.
That's
Well, I haven't moved either. Others keep dipping their toes in the water every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
every once in a while I feel like I'm moving.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I should sit on the top. Maybe that's the key.
How are you gonna get
Like
up there?
this.
I don't know.
Well, the view from up here is really good.
Oh,
Oh! Is that just in my eyes, or
no.
No, that wasn't just your eyes.
No, yeah, I did go in that.
how'd
way.
she get up there?
She climbed.
I helped.
I dragged myself up and Evelyn.
I helped.
No, no, fair. My bad, sorry, I didn't think you actually do it.
All right, here come the islands. So
Full speed
we've got
ahead,
1,
Rush.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 islands, really. So we'll start at the one directly in front of us. It's a smaller one, but
What is
That
that
guy
part of a
has a
cannon?
I have
Nice.
no idea what I want.
Maybe he's replacing one of the ones at Sisika.
I want the cannon.
Go fire the ones at Sisika! Go on duty for once.
No. Alright, let's see. So. How many islands?
there's 6. You can see them in front of you. They kind of like zigzag down.
Only counts.
There are 6 because there's one over near Blackwater as well. Like,
Makes sense.
there's one right in front of us here.
Did we lose someone?
That alley.
No,
Oh,
they're
I
behind. We don't need to get off at this one. We can just drive next to it, and then if right next to it, and if it looks promising, then we'll get off. But
Yeah, sure. We don't go ashore unless we absolutely have to.
what are you thinking, Molly? Is this one too small?
Maybe.
What about the one further to the left? Should I go take a look at that one next?
The one on the right is actually the next one. But
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just saying in case.
well,
I
if
like the idea. The view is beautiful with the mountains.
Yes.
and it's not far to bring people.
Have boats ready at the
Yeah,
mansion here.
exactly. Yeah, it's easy. We could maybe ask if we could use Braithwaite as the reception.
Maybe. Although the security there is very high.
Yeah, they're a bit jumpy. Granted, though, I do have a thought. If it does happen to rain, you have natural shelter.
It won't rain.
It won't rain.
Oh, good,
Lockhell will pray very, very hard and it won't rain.
good.
We'll be all right. This one on the right is a little. I'm still here.
That has a nice bit of beach.
What, the one right in front of us?
No, the one to our right.
No, it does. yeah.
Actually.
You could get in between the 2 sets of trees here. Like,
Yeah. It's pretty.
but I mean, this island on the left's also pretty. It's got a nice
Well,
beach.
It has a big bit of sound.
This has grass.
That is true. It is a lovely view.
But then the
Can we
view
go
on the
around
one,
this
the one on the
island
right's
and
really
around?
nice.
On the left, yeah, sure.
The one on the right, you can also see Window Rock.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you want to take a left and loop around this one on the left, Molly?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'm liking this idea. What about you, John? Obviously, we need. I mean, it'd be good if Lockhell had a look around all the islands and sort of thought which one is best. This one on the left is a bit muddy.
Yeah, let's
It
let's
is.
abort this one and go to the one on the right, please.
Aborting.
Yeah, the one on the right is nice.
It's big, so it's, and we could
There's a big open area with grass in the middle as well.
Mm.
Yeah, that I agree. What is that? Is that a boat?
It is. Yeah, it's a tug.
What?
The
Tug, yeah.
yeah, it's a tug. It's a shore. Yeah.
Well, I think that one
Behind
us
us?
on our right is probably
Yeah.
the one so far.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Should we loop back around the ones in front and then come back along?
Well,
Yeah.
Hey. That ain't a tug, it has a mast.
I mean, tugs have masts for like fishing and such.
I mean, this is a lovely view from this bit of beach behind us.
Especially with the halfway sunken ship.
I mean, it adds
Look at
character.
that bit.
Pirate theme.
No, Apollo.
If you ever get married, you can have a pirate theme wedding, Apollo.
Yes.
I mean, this is a lovely bit just here.
What, on the right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit grey. It's not sand, is it?
But there's a nice little bit in front of the trees. Oh,
And you can stand on that cliff while others are watching.
That's true.
look at this view, though.
You're right. Oh, look, there's a little hut.
Is that a camp?
There's a camp on this island.
Oh, there is.
Oh.
Definitely a contender.
I knew that was coming. Send us ashore, please, Captain Alovich.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Hang on a second. Apollo,
We'll make sure I could
do
actually
you
back-
know that you can drop anchor now? Okay.
Someone's actually living here.
Really?
Yeah.
It's unclaimed?
No, someone is living there.
Well, it won't matter. Let's have a look anyway. We'll just respect their privacy. How the hell do they get anywhere every day?
Maybe they just live on the island.
She can swim.
Or they just borrow a canoe.
True.
It's a lovely camp.
Yeah.
Has been claimed.
Yeah, but it won't matter for us.
I know, but it would be good to reach out and see who has it.
I don't even know how you'd know.
Maybe put out a public telegram asking for the island camp.
That's one way. I knew they would be on the boat.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not interested in the boat.
No, I know you're not.
This is quite a nice path.
It is. Were you thinking down here on this sand? This white sand?
Yeah, maybe.
What's the view like? Well, the view's nice. Little turtle.
The snapping turtle, be careful.
Would we do it?
Or maybe over here, look.
What, on this grass here? Oh, over there.
God, what are they doing?
No idea. Staying out of it.
What do you think?
No, I like it. I think it's real nice. Trying to work out where people would be.
It's flat neck.
It's a little uneven though for people to stand, but it's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Another suggestion, if I may,
Mm-hmm.
is here.
On the sand.
No, here. Because it's already like a natural stage, and then everyone watching from the sand.
Alright.
But I don't know. It's just another suggestion.
Well, maybe we should ask Locke to come out and have a look. Maybe at this island and the other island.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely, because this is quite a big island. But we might need to tell her exactly where on the island.
Do you want me to make a mark?
Yeah, sure. That's probably good. What would you think about somewhere like this? Everyone on the sand, and then us here.
Yeah.
Or the other location that Molly saw was everyone over here. And then
I
we're
actually
here.
was thinking that.
You'd all be over there, and we'd be here.
That is beautiful.
Wait, just hold on.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Well, being Apollo, obviously.
I think he's short-sighted. Well, one of them is to. Which do you prefer, Evelyn?
I like this one, honestly. You've got that great backdrop of half
Blackwater.
Yeah.
No, you're.
Blackwater,
Yeah.
the mountains. I wonder who owns this camp.
I don't know. We can reach out to him.
Yeah. Can we borrow it for the evening? It has a lovely big campfire.
It does, and we could. It's not too far from Braithwaite.
And roads.
And Rhodes. Rhodes is a little distance by boat, but it's not too bad.
People
Does-
could stable their horses at Braithwaite.
You can set someone up to ferry people back and forth.
Does Braithwaite have like an outside reception area, like tables and such?
No, it doesn't.
No, it has a garden, but no tables.
All right, but I mean, if I guess you'd just have it as an island wedding, you'd have everyone out here. I suppose.
Oh, is that early?
But there's not a lot of them.
What a spool?
Gazebos, Apollo?
She,
Oh,
yeah,
gazebos.
she did also say, Locke said that we could maybe request things to be put here on the day, so maybe we could ask for some of the marquees from the governor's mansion.
That's not a bad idea. Maybe we
With
could.
those tables of food and
Maybe we could ask for an archway or something here.
I like that.
I don't know whether that'd be possible, but it's worth asking.
And just
I demand it.
I was just thinking, are you two gonna have a photographer here as well?
We are, yes. Well, that's
Yeah.
part of the package.
I was just wondering, was this area, I think, be used for the actual wedding itself? I was just wondering if maybe take a picture over there next to the flowers. You know, just
There are
No,
some
yeah.
nice flowers around as well
Mhm.
to take pictures in.
Absolutely. And I think you're right. You've got Coulter, you've got the mountains, you've got Blackwater, random canoeists. You know, everything that you want.
oh yeah.
A snapping
I
turtle
wonder if
on
we
the
could
beach.
ask them not to canoe that day.
I don't think so.
Just have a sniper on side.
We'll wind up
Problem.
a swim team invading.
God.
I mean, if he's... hopefully the photographer gets a good angle that doesn't include them.
Who's the photographer?
I don't know who they use.
I don't know who Lockhell uses. I mean, she also said that if they can't make it, then one of the guests can borrow his camera, but
My first.
I wonder if it's Wyatt Cunnington.
Might
That's
be.
what I was thinking.
potentially, yeah.
I think he's the only actual photographer here.
very possibly.
Well,
We still have a few islands to look at, but I think this is a pretty strong contender.
I don't think much is going to beat this, but
Mm.
we'll keep looking. Where's the next one? Is there any more?
Yeah, there's a couple. There's the old ones by your house, and then the one just by Blackwater.
We can't do the ones by the house because that is very small. On this one, it looks big, but it's not. It's far too small. But then we do have the. I know the one nearer Blackwater is there isn't much on it. It's just kind of mud. But we can have a look at it.
I mean, we have a boat. We might as well make the most of it.
Sure. Let's make for the 7 seas, I guess.
All right, let me.
Let's go.
Now, I did try and make sure there was enough water to back the boat out without having to drop anchor.
Oh.
But if we have to, then.
I think you should let Koshka ride.
He actually let Koshka drive, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And she's not a dead seagull.
No, okay.
That's not a seagull, that's a duck.
Oh dear.
Is she drinking the duck?
Byrd.
I was looking at those earlier.
The tide was not that far in when I beached the boat.
It's alright, I'm carrying him. Let's go. I've got boots.
That is bizarre. Oh god, it's in my boots.
Hope you get.
Thank you.
Nice new pet. Alright. Okay. You all sitting comfortably? Alright, so we're skipping the island next to John's old house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we're skipping the island. Okay, right. Oops, wrong. Should hear the boat give way. Hello, Koshka's pet. Oh,
Man overboard. I'm alright. I'm on. Mollie's in.
nice.
Is she not?
No. Going for a swim.
Into the mist we go.
Yeah, we need to make a lot of help pray, not just for rain, but for clear sky, because otherwise the view is going to be spoiled.
I was actually thinking the same thing. I mean, it's all well and good having atmosphere, but having the deep abyss behind you on your wedding day is not exactly that deep.
Well, the foggier it is, the more people are gonna look at you instead of the view.
That's very true.
Oh, I would prefer people to look at the view.
No, focus should be on you two. And your amazing flower girl, Apollo.
Hey.
Is Apollo gonna wear a dress?
Oh, absolutely.
You bet I am. I'm gonna be the prettiest fucking flower girl in all the state.
Flowers in his hair. And his mustache, too.
I'm
It's
fonder
bushy
minded.
in the forehead.
I'm fonder minded the time I once fell face first into a huge patch of flowers and said, I'm a pretty fucking flower.
Well, you are.
Thank you. I know I am.
4 out of 10 at best.
Oh, no fair.
Well, this island is
Oh, wow.
not much. You want to go here, Molly?
Oh,
It's very flat.
Yeah, I don't think this is a winner.
Yeah.
Best
So?
island ever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, have a nice long look, everyone.
Wow.
Fucking nothing.
All right, let's head for Blackwater.
Alright.
Molly, your core strength to be doing what you're doing is incredible. Also, okay, that was interesting. Don't matter. Can't explain it.
Is the fog playing tricks on you?
Also, that is a big boat.
That is a very big boat.
Why can't we ride one of those?
I mean, I'm sure if we just ride this boat right next to
I like the thinking. Just about make out Blackwater.
Yeah, I can. You know, last time we came on a boat here, it did not end up well. It was a big gunfight.
Oh yeah, shit. That was the day.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, that was depressing.
Let's hope today is a better arrival to Blackwater.
Amen.
And the
Well, we
time
hear-
before that, we were running from Danny Lynch, remember?
True.
Doesn't have a great record.
I mean, it has the most cheerful name of all the towns in the state. I mean, what kind of image comes to mind when you think of Blackwater?
Last
Good
water?
question. Oil.
You might as well have a town out here called Deadwood.
I mean, better than Muddy Waters.
True. That if Valentine had a C next to it, that's what it would be called.
Might I make an alternate suggestion?
Schmuddy Waters.
Sewage.
Oh god.
Smutty Waters. Alright, I'm gonna try and get as close as I can. Alright, hold on. There you go.
Thank you.
One closer.
Thank you, Mr. Boatman.
You're welcome. That'll be 2 nickels, please. Alright, tell the quartermaster to take the boat away. Thank you, quartermaster.
Oh, your 2 nickels?
Can we get another horse out of the stables?
I'm going to show you my horses, and I believe that Fenrir will be here as well.
Oh, alright.
Trying.
Cautious of little legs.
Let me just check telegrams and then maybe it's time for bed. What do you
Yeah.
think?
No, you're right. I want to chat with you on the way home anyway.
You made me feel like I'm 12 again.
Just wedding
Need to
stuff.
maybe speak to Apollo.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. And needs to be 12
That's
as
a
well.
lot of people by the medic fields.
Let's ignore that and go down the high street.
Yeah.
That ain't our problem today.
I believe the word we're looking for is, no.
You're shit out of luck.
Mm-hmm.
This is almost a very color coordinated gang.
It is actually, isn't it?
It is.
What would our name be called?
Sewage.
I was thinking
do
more
that
along the
too.
lines of golden brown, you know?
Yeah. That too. A whole lot of beige.
Oh, look, hey.
Beige for days.
The beige blunderers.
Blunderers. The fucking word is blunderers.
It's a blunderer, but plural. There's a lot of people.
I don't want to deal with any of this shit.
Exactly.
You want to see some new horses?
Yes,
Did someone yawn at that point?
that was me.
All right, you don't have to see him then.
No, I want to see them.
Actually, Apollo, can I have a quick word with you?
Of course you can.
Just over here. Won't be a second.
What's the matter?
Oh, no, it's not a matter. Me and Molly were thinking. Obviously, we have the Vault Foundation. Thank you for confirming. Do you think there's any way that we could help Koshka?
With you and Mollie?
Maybe. I know that they've sometimes been on the other side of the law, but their heart is good, and they've always been so nice to us. And is there a path that they would want to go down, or help with something? Maybe do they want a clean slate or something, and we'll pay the fees?
Well,
I don't want to
Koshka-
insult them.
No, not at all. Me and Koshka talked about this a little bit last night. She's in a very different position. So, of course, this does not leave me
Oh,
with Mollie. Everyone already knows. Anyway, point is that I did talk to her, and she said that she would like to be like, quote, me and Maz.
And what does that mean? Old?
I think, yes. No, it just means not involved with those of the criminal mindset.
All right.
But the thing is, you see, is that of course she can't just up
No, I know.
away from it. Honestly, the best thing I can recommend right now is just offer her company. Be there for her, invite her along, a bit like what we've done today.
All right. Do you think she'd come to the vault?
She might do. I just don't know if the people surrounding her would
Time to interrupt.
be.
It's fine. Everything okay?
Yeah, fine.
Yep. I know what's going on at the tent.
What's going on at the tent?
One of the Brotherhood is dead.
Oh, is that so?
Jack something.
All right.
Well,
All right. We'll talk about it later. Evelyn, actually, I need to talk to you. So different,
Okay.
different private conversation.
Okay.
Over here. I'll be right back, Molly.
All right.
I'm gonna go take a quick look at this sick fuck.
And he was never seen again.
As you, hey, Molly,
Sorry, what are we doing?
I'm having a private conversation with Evelyn.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sleeping on my feet. I'm gonna go and sit over here.
I'll be right there, and then we'll go home. As you know, there's a wedding coming up.
Really? Whose?
Some dickhead, I don't know. I would like you to be one of the groomsmen.
Really?
But the bridesmaids is gonna be a shit show anyway. There's gonna be the women, and she doesn't even know she's gonna have them. So, it's you, Evelyn. So
Yeah, of course, of course.
we'll make obviously the outfit might not be the same, but it'll be colored the same.
Close.
It's fine, and you'll probably get to be involved in both the hen do and the bachelor party and the bachelorette. I don't know, but I apologize for whatever's coming with the bachelor party. I don't know, blah blah blah. But I would want you to be. I would want you to be on my side at the wedding.
Of course.
All right, that's all. Let's see, nothing serious. All right, you can go.
All right, go get Molly.
Yeah, I will do. All right, we might ride ahead because she's tired, but we might be at the house when you get back. If not, we'll see you later. All right,
Well, you take care.
we'll do. Stay safe.
Night.
Night. I'll quickly check telegrams, then we'll go. Come on. Let's get out of here. I'll show you the horses tomorrow.
No, you can show me now.
No, you're tired. Let's get you home.
I'm fine.
No, it's alright. They're not going anywhere.
Please. I'd like to see them.
Alright, this is Athena.
She's lovely.
She is. She's very calm. Just gets on with it.
Criollos are lovely.
They are. So yep, this is them.
Hello.
I'll
Nice saddle. I
thank
think
you.
that's the same one that Femra has.
You're gonna notice a theme.
Mm-hmm.
Then
They have
this
nice bridles.
they do. This is Atlas.
They're beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're a little more. The bridle's changed. It was black. Oh, I'm gonna fucking buy a new saddle. Jesus Christ.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, I like the speckled nature of them.
Mm. Yeah,
It's
they're
like snow.
beautiful. Hello.
He's a little grumpy, but he's good.
Mm.
Oh, hang on. Where are they? They should be around here somewhere.
Ooh.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Mind the dog.
What dog?
That was a dog.
That's it, dog.
Oh well.
Let's go home.
Where's Apollo and Evelyn?
Looking at the dead body.
Hmm.
Spent at least 1 hour there.
Nora's over there.
Oh really?
Can see the
Oh yeah,
head.
she is. Yeah.
All right. Looks like it's the deputies.
Mm.
How you feeling? Tired?
I'm alright.
I like that island.
Me too. Me too. I think it would really work.
So you've been thinking about the guest list at all?
I've had a few thoughts.
All right.
Is there anyone you particularly want to invite?
There's people that we probably should, but like from my side, that I don't know if I'd want to kick anyone out for them. For example, Henry Weston, Bob.
Well, here's what I've got so far. So you, me,
Good start.
Apollo, Evelyn,
Mm-hmm.
Sal, Marla, Locke, Yoff, Juniper, Mittens, Alariel, Ash, Maz, Hannah, Kowalski, Flo, Callum, Argue, Nora, Agatha, Lip, Henriette, Jonathan, and then some at the end: Jacob, Wenna, Mollie, Silas.
All right.
I don't know about the last ones though. I feel like everyone up to Lip, we should definitely invite.
Is that including Lip?
Yeah.
I think you have to invite Holly.
All right.
I mean, Holly's always, you and Holly get on well. What about... See, this is where it gets difficult. Because what about Scarlet? You and Scarlet get on well. But
I know.
are they
but I
well,
mean,
well close enough that you'd invite them to the wedding?
I don't know. I mean, I've talked to Holly and I've talked to Scarlet. I mean, Holly, yeah, I think we should invite. Scarlet, I don't feel like I know her very well. I feel like I would like to get to know her, and I think we will get to know her, but I don't know. I feel like, you know, if we have... This isn't including... I mean, I don't know whether it's just going to be Locke and Yoff in terms of staff, which would make it easier, but what if we have a photographer coming who's a separate person? I don't even know how many that is. I think it was 27.
What about
Really close.
Abilene? Especially if
She does
you...
tend to run people up the wrong way sometimes.
Yeah, but if you're inviting Silas...
Yeah, I don't know about Silas though. What do you think?
I mean... Maybe on the reserve?
Yeah, I think maybe those on the reserve.
Abilene might be a little put out by that, though. I mean, bear in mind, Abilene was in the commune. Like, we go a long way
alright.
back, but...
Yeah.
Don't, hey, caveat, don't want them there. But for the sake of the moaning...
That's true. And, you know, she was part of your history and state.
Yeah. We have to invite Henry. But he'll moan that he doesn't get a +1. Probably should invite Bob, but
Oh, God.
I know it's a great group. I know. All right, let's not invite Bob. I can deal with not inviting him. Henrietta and Jonathan, I mean, we haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Middens, do you think they'd come? We haven't seen them in ages.
They actually telegrammed me today.
Okay. Oh, what did
And-
Maz's letter say? Sorry, before we get home.
Oh, I can't remember. It was just agreeing with us basically, and
All right.
a few other things. I'll read it to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, I think if Juniper comes, it would be nice to invite Mittens.
All
I
right.
mean, if we invite Arguay, I mean, do we have to invite Lucy as well?
I've never met Lucy.
No, me neither.
If we explain to Arguay that it's purely numbers, I think he would be fine with it.
Yeah, I mean, Wenna and Jacob. I don't know. I guess I feel That's why I say up to Lit. I feel like up to and including Lit. They're the core people that we need to invite.
I like Winter and Jacob, but I don't know if we need them there. We are close with them to an extent, but the other thing is when you get Sal in a room with them, and he just acts up a little.
Yeah, that is true. Not to say that they won't do something stupid anyway.
If they do something stupid at the wedding, Maz has the permission to kick them off the island. What about, I can't remember what the word was, person who speaks.
Officiators.
That's the one, thank you. My brain's not working. Do Do we want to go with Apollo? Do we
I
want?
think Apollo has to be up there. Mars maybe can be up there.
No, but officiate is the person who does the ceremony.
I know.
You can't have more than one.
Well, no, that's what Locke was saying. An officiator, a backup officiator, and a backup of a backup.
Oh,
officiator.
oh, okay. I thought you meant you wanted them both up there at the same time.
No.
Would you rather have Apollo or Mars?
Well, I feel like if Mars is going to give me away, then Apollo is probably the person to do it, right?
I mean, he
And
likes
who
to
else would
talk.
you say?
No, I'd say one of those two. Just Kowalski for shits and giggles.
I thought the. I did think the backup of the backup of the backup. Maybe we could ask Callum.
Callum Conroy?
I mean,
Barely knows us.
if you look at our list, who is going to do it?
I mean, I'd love to hear Arguez.
Really?
Would you not like to hear Arguez?
Oh.
You see Evelyn's brought their dog?
Oh God. No.
Yeah, the guard in the porch. Stopping anyone coming in. I can tell how tired you are by your mood deteriorating by the moment. Let's get you to bed. Get some sleepy.
Me too.
Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams.